Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades, where today we're turning up the heat a little bit. I do probably want to change my keepsake here, hold on. Yeah, I mean, 8 shouldn't be too hard, right?
I'm asking for it.
I am, in fact, going to be asking for it. So I don't think damage control is that big of a problem. Where's the one that makes the bosses harder? New techniques. One region per rank. I mean, let's see what that does. And then... it wouldn't be the end of the world if we just put up the damage of the enemies a little bit or something. Plus 20% foes. That's not so bad either. Armored foes get perks. We could pull a level of something for that. I don't like having to give up boons. That one feels harsh. Let's just make it... we're pretty good at the Hydra. I'm gonna... oh, interesting. The second level of it gives more heat. Then I'm gonna pull back on... I guess this? Right? 8's what we're going for. We're just gonna try it with some extreme measures in place. It's possible that we're gonna regret this.
Time to put in extra work for those bounties.
So to be 100% clear, in case it was not clear to you, we are going to be rewarded in terms of boss bounties as though we were on 5 heat. You don't get to cheat up and get a new set of unlocks this way. So we're still only going to get something for beating Hades, but I want to see whatever Skelly's new toy is.
You met Achilles after all, Godling. He was quite instrumental in the war of my design. Still, he resisted my attempts to sway his actions. You tell him simply I admire him.
Okay, maybe I will. I like this. This is exactly what I was hoping we were going to pull from her. So remember, our aspect is, after you special people, your attack has bonus crit chance. So there's going to be a lot of that going on.
Going in.
And honestly, despite the fact that this is 3 heat higher than normal, this run's going to feel very similar to a normal run, except in those 2 chambers, right?
Have you grown trusting yet of the Olympians for all their generosity? Perhaps you ought to let them know the truth about your journey's goal. They are vain, and think that it is them you seek.
I'll never get out of here if not for their help, but I can't let them know about Mother. She wants to remain hidden from them.
They didn't ask you to respond.
A difficult position to be in, son of Hades. The Olympians may not appreciate being misled, but you can trust that I shall keep your secret. I wish to see how your predicament plays out.
I won't tell anyone because I think it's funny to watch you suffer. I mean, this isn't bad. Just try to dash through people to get the special. I assume that we would get the bonus damage on our special as long as the center of the blast is behind them. Yeah, let's go for this. So, weakened dash.
I had suspected you would choose the same.
About as weakened as it was the last time we took a thing that weakened our dash. And for 4 chambers. It does have some impact because we have sort of a very dash-based offense. But, you know, this early on, it's unlikely to hurt too much. Also, boo on all these gemstones. Yeah, I am very eager for this to wear off, though. It feels terrible. At least these rooms are super short. Oh, look look at the speed of him.
No.
Oh, hey. One of them finally got us. And it does, in fact, grab you and hold you in place.
Coin for Charon.
Okay, I need to stop getting hit by stuff. That's probably that's probably plan A, is take less damage. Why was there a single non-armored brute in that wave? It's like, listen, we spent the armor budget already.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Alright, so the thrust, the third hit of the attack combo, deals plus 200% damage and has 40% crit chance. That's definitely interesting. And then attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of your current money is kind of cool. I think we're going to take Cruel Thrust.
Razor sharp.
As does mean that we are strongly incentivized to stand still and execute our whole combo. It's maybe potentially dangerous. Hopefully we won't be punished too harshly for it. It also means that we really almost certainly don't want to take a push boon on our on our attack from Poseidon here. Ah, the cowardice. Now that was pretty good damage. I can't believe he let me hit with that, honestly. Wow, yeah. That's something.
Stay out of my way next time.
I have your boon, right? Yes. Or your keepsake, rather.
Oh, have I got something for you this time, little Hades? Something special I've saved for when you really proved yourself.
No thank you. No thank you. Okay.
Poseidon's strength.
Sure, his call's good. We're getting pretty close on the keys. I actually I wanna finish this out.
Pests.
And then from then on, I guess it's just keys for the broker.
You want to go?
That guy dropped 2 food? I didn't realize one enemy could drop 2 food.
Who else?
So we now have a really considerable crit chance on our attack already. Hopefully we can find a good way to play into that.
You dare?
Basically, all I have to do here is not die, and we will come out ahead. I can't believe that trap did damage to us. How did the trap projectiles get through all of the beef?
That's enough.
Good enough.
Good enough indeed. Sorry, Sisyphus.
A marketplace here, huh?
It's way more expressive than usual.
I'm pleased to have you as a friend as well, Charon. The pleasure's mine.
So how are we doing with him? Oh, interesting.
Charon, Hermes told me that the other Olympians are unaware he's lending his support to me. I'm curious to know what's going on. Thinking of asking Nyx. Figured I'd check with you first.
Oh, that's a reaction.
I'll keep it to myself for now, then. Thanks.
Huh. This is very curious indeed. I don't... It doesn't matter what order we take these in.
I can use this.
Is it just greater evasion? It's probably just greater evasion, honestly. And then electric shot might be really good for us. 15 seconds of 22% bonus damage. It's not... I wish it was a little clearer whether this starts when you press the call button or when the call ends. The next 15 seconds of normal non-call state. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take this, actually, I think. No, let's take electric shot. Right now, our cast isn't really doing much for us. Hooray!
Dust.
Boy, the, Ow. The thrust does take a minute to come out. Even when you've gotten to the point in the combo where the thrust comes out, it still takes a second to wind up.
The power of
Very
the gods.
inconvenient. It's gotta be this, right? Thank you, Aphrodite. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time, like, getting to the thrust.
Phew. Felt something.
It'll be both easier and more difficult to execute the thrust against bosses, because obviously we'll be less likely to accidentally kill them in the middle of the combo, but also, you know, not necessarily super safe to just stand and deliver. Do we... I think we don't buy anything. I think we just save. Ow. Yeah, that was me. Classic Zagreus moves, just never ever stop dashing.
Young man, I know you'd like to get to know the comely Aphrodite face to face. Or, I don't know, you can decide once you arrive at last. He can decide, isn't that right, my lady Aphrodite?
Super weird. Just extremely weird, dude.
Why, I never, Lord Zeus. That sounded rather like a crass remark from you. How shocking that the golden standard for the rest of us should have such words for me.
I don't think I like this. I think I want my greater call to be available. This is when we take billowing strength.
Thunder and lightning.
This is gonna be the pre-boss room, right? We may as well just go this way. I don't want to shop on 147. And there's pretty good odds that there would have been, 15 gold in a pot in the shop, and we would have been able to buy a boon, but I think we're better off just saving.
My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk, and we have come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
Yeah.
Megara, Tiss, you ready?
I might have goofed. I might have made him an error in judgment.
Murderer.
3 against 1. Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
We're each well past the need for any sport. We'll kill you, whatever it takes. Your knees, now. Now, sisters.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we're actually fighting all 3 of them at once. Oh no, okay, they're just gonna like sort of cycle in and out. Well, that's exciting. Trying to get a bloodstone stuck in there, but it won't take. Damn it, other enemies serving as distractions.
Wretches of Tartarus, come in.
I'm just gonna back up a second here. Okay, I mean, it's not been so bad so far. Not as bad as I was worried it might be when they were all 3 standing here when we came in. She needs to stop doing this, though. Okay. Smoke is a problem. Damn it! Every time I try to get close to her to actually get into the combo enough to get the thrust off, she does that. It's fine, just don't panic, just keep playing out safe, is what I was about to say.
Not again.
Alright, well that must have been a crit.
The others flew off. Nice.
Okay, more difficult. Certainly more difficult. It's good though. Listen, I'm not trying to sound like that guy or anything, but it was starting to get a little, you know. I'm just saying we succeeded a whole bunch of times in a row. It was getting a little perfunctory is all. Alright, yeah, I'll take on an ASPHODEL trove. I'm not afraid of that. So, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? We could take a buff to our attack still. If we were to... What attack buff do we want? We could take Hangover, potentially. Try to force Hangover. Because if we're going into our combo anyway, we're trying to stack up multiple hits. It's certainly not Doom. The Deflect wouldn't be terrible, but it would be fine. It wouldn't be awesome either. We definitely don't want the Poseidon pushback. The Aphrodite Weaken would be okay, and she would certainly provide us with a lot of bonus damage to be affected by all the crit. But I think it might just be, since we're hitting multiple times, just stack up the thing. Maybe it is just Aphrodite, because it will be a lot of damage. There's a lot to be said for a lot of damage. Well, we certainly don't want to pick this thing up. And you would be chill, which is like fine, but pretty unexciting. I'm gonna go for this.
All set.
Also, Dionysus gets us a new god, and obviously with our family favorite thing, that's it's valuable itself. I don't know what we'll take after this. We'll worry about it then.
Made it to Asphodel.
As long as we don't get, you know, murdered by the Hydra.
Surprise. What now?
I don't know, if I had to go on a limb and guess here, I'd probably say skeletons? This guy's just gonna defend the trove, I guess. I really thought he was probably going to die when he hit the wall there. He sure showed me. We didn't actually end up taking the thing where there are more enemies per room, did we? It sure feels like it.
So much for them. Delicious.
Alright, well that looks like a pretty big win. I mean, electric shot. Nah, we gotta try this. We are specialing people constantly. That is not what I wanted to see. We should still do it, probably, but I'm pretty disappointed that that is that instead of a run, like a resource that'd be relevant on the run.
Do not so much as think about it.
Oh, that guy's dead. You know, we pushed a caster behind the trove, and I just sort of lost sight of him. I hate you so much, Wave Skeleton.
Through all that.
So much.
Excellent.
This really ought to give you max HP if you've bought that upgrade. In the situation we are in right now, I suppose I'd rather have the money? Yeah, I guess. I want to be ready to go to the shop, and we're pretty far off. I don't know, man. I think that one's pretty close. Oh my god, stop it. That was, like, profoundly annoying. How dare you survive that?
What do we have here?
Alright, well that turned out to be a pretty easy one. The hell is my Dionysus spoon? We're like 4 rooms into the floor. Well, I think I'd rather not shop yet, so I think we're still not there. But this is annoying. Armor so much.
No.
Dionysus couldn't be here for you, boss. Though punctuality has never been one of his stronger suits.
It's like every time you pick one of these things, Hermes is going to show up first to give you some garbage boon. I mean, that's fine, right? Quick favor's fine. I don't know that I want to take this right now, actually. We're, at this point, probably pretty close to the boss, and I think I want to just get the benefit of my Dionysus pick here.
Time for another voyage aboard the Barge of Death.
I do love the Barge of Death. At this point, I wouldn't even get on a boat that wasn't made out of a giant spine. Because what floats better than a ribcage? I'll tell you what, nothing. See, I'm learning with the wave skeletons. It's whatever hit you would most like to get to perform, right before that is when they will cast. So you just always have to not do whatever it is you wanted to do. Yeah, it's weird. Isn't the chain lightning supposed to stick in people? Yeah, see, it's stuck in that guy. I was having a real hell of a time getting it to actually end up in any of our enemies.
Say, man, if I'm not mistaken, I think you got yourself a bottle of ambrosia there. I had no idea you could get that stuff downstairs. Do me a solid, though. Hang on to any more you find, or better yet, give it away. I'd hate to think even a drop has gone to waste.
You seem very confused, Dionysus. Well... Strong drink for the extra health is kind of interesting, but I think I'm just going to take Drunken Strike. It doesn't necessarily combo super well with the crit, but we are getting in on people and comboing them, and I think it'll be good damage against difficult enemies. And frankly, like, maybe this is not good reasoning, but I kind of just want to do different stuff. I don't want to do the same builds and boons and stuff all the time. And I feel like we just go, yeah, drive up the damage on that thing and then make it crit fairly frequently. Because it's effective, but still. I'm going to have respect for these guys. I'm not going to try to just blaze through their combo. $27, getting close.
Let's see here.
And then I think I probably just hold off from there. Alright, tell me we can go to a shop. Well, I probably don't want a Poseidon dash boon, because that's going to just push enemies away from us when we dash to them, and I really don't want them to go away. So I guess we're going this way? I don't know what Poseidon boon we might want, but we're not really...
I know that toll.
Okay.
Arrived. Barely caught up with you here, Zag. You must have had a little help from Hermes, I suppose.
If we do well here, we can end up with a hell of a lot of health.
I doubt this will take very long at all.
No doubt at all from me.
Any last words?
Oh, my kill.
Simple. It's over.
No fair, he knows where the enemies are. Let him get the big stuff. I will get the other stuff. Oh, I think I got that away from him.
That's quite enough of that.
Yeah, the comboing sucks, because they give you that little, like, you know, when you get hit, it hitches the whole game for a second to, like, make you pay attention. And if one of those blue guys gets on you, it just does that over and over and over again.
You seemed a little winded there, no? Not even close to the surface yet, either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I'd better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
Gone.
Yeah, 185 max health is not too bad at this point in the run, and it looks like we're going to have the opportunity to pick up even more. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything out here. Oh, but we gotta take the shop. We have too much money not to shop. And I think we're about to be at the Hydra. Right? Yep.
No need to thank me, mate.
So, a little bit of money would have been nice. Is there really there's no gold pots anywhere? Bummer. Okay, well, Zagreus, get off of there. I think we're gonna buy the heart and the boon, and unfortunately just not have the 56 health. Yeah.
Here's the fee.
Alright, we don't want that. Boiling point might be okay. Yeah, you know what? Plus, it's on the prophecy.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
If only there had been one golden pot here in the shop. Alright. Let's see.
This is not the deadly Hydra chamber I expected.
Yep, this I remember from the previous series. Yeah, unfortunately, the thrust moves you forward considerably in a way that you can't really do anything about. Okay, this is maybe a little bit too much fire on this platform. Perhaps more fire than should be allowed. Ah, get out of the thing. I can't even get him to just, like, stop moving around. You can see how much I'm sliding back and forth when I attack. Okay, well, we cleared that phase.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Must kill heads quickly. Yeah, we're gonna pop a life here. Why did that one shoot at a place that wasn't where I was? We would have been fine if all the wave hydras had been attacking us instead of other locations kind of nearby us to prevent us from having anywhere to dodge to. Okay, so it's learn to fly, which is a situation. This is the place we live in now. Are you gonna come over here, or? It's gonna make me come to him. I guess that makes sense.
Decided, of course, nephew.
Alright, let's burn through this real fast. Ow!
Hydra heads were never meant to fly.
Well, the bad news is that sucked and we lost a life. The good news is from here, it's the same as all the previous runs, right? Like, there's no... We have gone past the raised difficulty. Now it's just going to be, you know, as hard as Elysium usually is. So, worrying.
I'll take this one.
Alright, where are we at now on boons? What do we still need? We don't have a dash boon yet. And then, of course, just like general crit is always good. Yeah, let's force Artemis.
One more floor.
Artemis's dash boon would be relatively welcome. We are still doing a lot of dash attacking.
Everything's so green.
It's hard to remember what non-red colors look like after a while down there. I'm awfully curious what hammer stuff might come up here.
Long spears.
Now see, if we get access to the Dionysus Aphrodite duo boon on this run, I think it'll actually be super powerful. Because our enemies are, like, we're weakening and poisoning way more often than we were the last couple of builds where we had access to that. Ooh, special hits twice but no longer knocks foes away might actually be really good. And against bosses, which already did not get knocked away, it's just double damage for no other change. Yeah.
My blade grows stronger.
Now we will have to be a little bit more careful with it against normal enemies, because some things that used to be safe will now be unsafe. But think of all the damage. Alright, I like having an actual solution. They just sit around and purr, and then when they see you, they meow. It's very strange. Oh, the butterfly ball got trapped. Well, that was pretty clumsy.
Vast riches.
Yeah, chain lightning is a very, very good solution to the chariot problem. Trying to remember if this was the run where we had the nectar health thing, or if it was last run. Okay, yeah, it's not this one. We're a little poor for the shop, though. This seems... I think I'm gonna not pay anything, and we're just gonna go for the nectar. Wow, that trap did no damage to him. Holy crap. You know, I did not assume that they were going to spawn an archer right next to me. That caught me off guard a little bit. Seems like tactically sort of an error. I would love to get him to move away from that statue. Oh, we had actually run all the way out of nectar. Okay, I mean, it's got to be this one, right? Even though, like I said, the Dionysus-Aphrodite duo boon would be nice.
We meet again, Short One, for further battle.
Short One? That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mock my sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare.
Yeah, see, this feels pretty alright. That's weird, he just kind of attacked in the wrong direction for no reason. Oh, come on! He just went through the pillar to hit me. Come on, Poseidon. There it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought there was a pretty good chance that that was just gonna completely beat him.
Stand down. Thank you for sparring with me, Short One. I'm glad we've made a habit of it thus.
Yeah, friends? No? I guess not.
I guess I win this round.
Oh, nice.
Hey, hold a moment, Zagreus. I could have sworn you were so close before, but now you're back? Must have tripped up just when victory was close at hand. It happens all the time.
Sure.
We'll get you out of there, you'll see.
Okay, this would obviously be very good. This would be very good. Foes take damage when your stuff stuck in them is dislodged. I mean, this is cool. I don't know that it is particularly valuable for us here. I think we're probably going to take... these are both good. I'm going to take Hunter Dash, I think. Since we already have the bonus crit chance on our attack, I'd rather dial the base damage up. Okay, it's so many of them is the thing. It's just so damn many.
Stay dead.
I would love some of my bloodstones back. Okay, come on! It's literally just spawning them under me constantly. Yeah, the chariots are definitely my least favorite enemy.
Good enough to eat.
Boy, neither one of these are very interesting. Like, none of this is great. I guess this... Oh, well. So this is going to cost us another death denied, almost certainly. But it might be worth it, honestly. It might be worth the power boost. Oh, I hate how big this room is. It makes me feel like there's going to be 10,000 enemies here. Is support fire even... It's probably better than pressure points here. Probably not by very much, but... I mean, really, they're best together, obviously.
You'd spurn my love this easily, dearest? You are about to find the consequences are much harder to dismiss without a second thought.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry.
Also, come on, I'm not your dearest. Let's not... Nope, get away from me. Get away from me, scary heart.
She can't stay mad forever.
That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was not as many enemies as I thought it was going to be.
The truth is, I'm a lover, not a fighter, dearest. So how about we call this matter put to bed and get on with our lives?
Okay, boy, these are all not very good, huh? I guess after you take damage, do damage to foes around... yeah. I don't know, those are both quite weak.
No.
I don't know what's going on up there, but I'm just gonna let it keep going on. Stuff is just dying to traps without my involvement. I'll take it. There we go. I wanted to commit that. Just trying to set off the egg. Man, I don't need this armored guy in here making my life difficult. Damn it. It's almost like he doesn't even want to get blown up by the trap.
Decided it's time to make a splash.
Screw chariots so much. How is it fair to... How on earth are we doing a whole room's worth of normal enemies, and then on top of that, a whole room's worth of chariot wave bullshit? I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, that chamber sucked. That was a horrible one. Tell me there's a well around here somewhere. Nope. They're just never going to give us health again. They really want us to lose that next charge.
Look who.
Yeah, it's impossible to tell how many arrows were left in any of their volleys because there were 15 of them firing at us.
Regenerating.
This has been a real nightmare, Elysium.
Oh, good.
Well, it couldn't be over. And of course, now that we've lost the defy charge, now we can have our well.
Always a pleasure.
So I need to visit our buddy Pat. I think we should probably not buy the yarn. Because if this isn't the pre-boss chamber, then we are, like, saving up for a kiss of STYX, right? Nope, it is. Okay, great. Well, that being the case, then we're buying everything in here.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
You still in one piece, man?
This is not that good when you get it before the third, like, at the third boss. Boy. I mean, all of this stuff is kind of... Peer pressure's fine, I guess. This is the thing you really need to get before now, and this is the thing you really need to get before now. So I guess we're taking this one. It's not going to help us with the boss fight, but it'll be useful in STYX.
Hit the spot.
Yeah, that sucks a lot. It's just a really, really bad Elysium.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
And where do you think you're going, fiend? Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight.
No, on quite the contrary, I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
You, hell's spawn, shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death.
What now, filth? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness?
There we go. We can boil his blood a bit. I think this will probably kill Asterius. But I can hit him with it.
Foul demon, or be vanquished even faster than you've come to expect.
Yeah, he just didn't... He just, like, at a certain point decided he was done taking damage from it.
Got to deal with you.
I mean, this is working.
That was nothing.
I should definitely be making sure he's boiling.
Gods, grant me your power.
Ah.
Finally.
I had to go into focus mode just a little bit there, because I really needed to do that without losing the other life.
To my greatest fan.
Here's a little victory dance just for you, buddy. Whew, alright. It is still winnable. It is absolutely still winnable. So, do we go for the bracer? I think it's probably the bracer. Like, the Lucky Tooth is good, and I should probably level this up. When it's at max rank, it's pretty good. But I think I'm going to take the bracer here, because it's, like, very important we actually get this win. I would very, very much like to actually get this win.
One last stop.
It is still possible that we could get some Death Defiance restored. And it's also possible we could just beat Hades without it.
Gods grant me a swift saint sack.
What a thing to say. I mean, he's right, but what a thing to say. Okay, so I don't know if these gods have Death Defy recharge. We've seen two people with it. Was it Demeter and... It's definitely Athena. Athena was one of them. Well, whatever.
Should check this way.
We have access to the gods we have access to. Alright, 2 of the 3 enemies we killed there dropped food. That's nice. I'm a little worried about that. It felt like the normal Snakestone guys there had a lot of health, which, you know, it's almost certainly the case that they always have the same amount of health on each run, and what that actually means is that our damage is too low. Very concerning. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I might have to look into my computer a little bit. It's getting some strange things are occurring. Ooh, okay, I hate the snake stones so much. I'm trying not to, yep, let that happen. Okay, I decided to trust that we were at the end. And, probably should have done it earlier.
Let's just go
so real bad. Real bad. Real bad outcome.
Which tunnel? Cheers, mate.
Clean kill is actually pretty good for us. But on the whole, this is very bad.
Next.
Boy, I took a lot of damage there, which I guess means that I got hit by... I don't agree that I got hit by that trap, but apparently that's what the game would have us believe. Got to either hit stun or break line of sight. So do not let them poison you. It's a shame there's no way to get the poison, or get the hangover onto the rats, because the thing where...
Hey,
oh, thank God.
Already.
Oh, thank God.
For a huge three-headed hound.
So, we're going into the Hades fight in pretty rough situation. It's gonna be a tough one. This probably doesn't... yeah, support fire is probably the way.
Refreshing.
With a total of 380 health.
The passageways before I leave.
No, definitely not.
Lots on offer here. Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I think this is going to be a very difficult one.
After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
And the part of this that's really frustrating is that...
see you, boy.
All of the damage and everything, like all of the bad stuff that happened to us, really, happened post-difficulty rise. Which means I can't even blame it on the new heat settings.
Been waiting long?
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then. Darkness.
Right away.
Darkness. You should have avoided that.
I might argue that I did avoid that. So there, how about that? What if I just deny your reality and substitute my own? Well, we're good at killing the bloodstones at least.
Darkness. Yeah, boy.
Oof, close.
Darkness.
Yep, there's the cowardice.
I thought
And
the
of
killers
course-
told you to be quick. Darkness.
Yeah, we're not making it.
Face me yourself.
Okay, it's all the way up there. So he's just gonna put out
I won't go back.
all of his bloodstones everywhere. Oh god.
There.
Yeah. I'm not playing nearly well enough to do this. Frustrating.
For this.
Come on.
Although also I am like taking damage while clearly dashing and stuff, so that's frustrating.
Of course, nephew.
Stuck.
Yeah, of course.
Enough of you.
Ah. Yeah, that was really frustrating. It's like everything I did was wrong. Every single time I dashed, it was the wrong time to dash, and immediately upon finishing my dash, I got hit by stuff and just ugh. And I definitely was tilting a little bit toward the end, where it's like you screw up, and then you get frustrated about the screw up, and being frustrated makes you screw up worse, and just a nightmare spiral through 2 entire biomes.
Redacted's got you again, huh? Here's the thing, I keep asking around about them, and no one seems to know what I'm talking about. Could you maybe describe them for me, please?
Why don't you ask Father when he's back?
Hey, lad.
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah. You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like this spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir.
Alright, we're not anywhere close to anything for these guys.
And so, who else is there to be depended on? You are a trusted overseer, Megara. Your station is no accident, and there is no one better fit for what you do. I urge you to look inwardly. How you approach your work is vital to the end result.
Thank you for the advice, Nyx. I don't know what I'd do without you, or what this house would be if not for you.
We all do that which is within our power.
Not my business.
And unfortunately, preventing me from giving more nectar to Meg.
Please count on me for all your household needs.
Good chatting.
We must have reached the end of her dialogues, because we're getting a lot of like very thin and generic stuff from her now.
Hey, not bad, head chef.
Speaking of head chef, do I have fish? No, I do
for
not.
breakfast? Dinner, maybe?
It's probably the same red onions he's been cutting forever. Literally forever.
Give me the best deal you've got.
Wow, who is doing this? Who is doing this thing? I guess at some point you will have spent all the Titan blood there is to spend. Hard to imagine you'd still need diamonds by that point, though. Alright, how are we doing on...
List.
Okay, we have not completed anything. We're pretty close to some of them. Yeah, we're getting there.
I can do anything. All set.
Well, we continue to grow stronger, although frankly, the problem there was not numerical. Well, there's not really anything else to do, frankly, like... I guess the only other thing we might do is trade for some Titan blood and unlock the other sword aspect and play with that, but I think it's pretty likely we're just going to do the same run again, but this time win. I do think that this is an interesting one, and there are some some situations where it's very, very powerful. We have 7 ambrosia. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just so that the next run will be a little bit different. Because otherwise I'm afraid we may end up, like, wanting to make a lot of the same boon decisions and stuff. Oh, hey, they separated. Are we still... Yep, still progress to be made.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. We can't go back to how things used to be.
Flattery never got me anywhere with you to begin with, Meg. Doesn't mean I won't keep trying. I am ever stubborn, aren't I?
I guess she liked it? She sort of liked it. Alright, yeah. Give me the Titan Blood. I mean, it's not like the Ambrosia's all that hard to come by, right? And then we'll just use the huge amount of Titan Blood we get for actually getting the clear to level up some of the aspects.
Grant me the aspect of Poseidon.
What kind of sorcery was that?
Okay, so better cast damage. Special knocks the bloodstones out of foes so that we can use the cast way more often. And it's going to be... I don't know, what goes well with this? Like, forcing an Artemis cast might be good. That's one that you want to, like, land in people over and over again. Yeah, that might be the plan. Alright, I think that right there is where we're going to have to leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're going to do a similar thing, but this time with a very different ending. And we'll see you then.